If you're ready for a real life change in Christ, you need to take a glimpse beyond the grave and find out. That's what it's got to do with it. I'm going to show you 3 principles this morning about how we can change, and the power of God is what changes us. I'm going to give you 3 principles. The first one is, this is it, verse 7 now, every Christian can change. Really, Pastor? Yeah. Look what it says. To each one of us, grace was given according to the measure of Christ's gifts. What does that mean to you? What does it mean? He's going to make a change in any of you. Why? Because He gives each one of us a measure. The Bible also teaches that He gives us a measure of faith. But this is here. Here it says that He gave us grace according to the measure of Christ's gift. Christ give us something here. Now, there's a word they use in Louisiana. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it's a funny word. It's called lignapity. 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 L-A-G-N-I-A-P-P-E. Lignapity. It means something extra. That's what the word means. It's a French word. That's what it means. Refers to an unexpected gift that you didn't know was coming your way. When you were saved, now listen to this, church. When you were saved, Jesus threw some lignapity your way. He gave you an unexpected gift that you wasn't really planning on getting, right? He gave us something that we didn't even think we were going to get. It's called lignapity. It's something extra. When you were saved, Jesus threw some lignapity your way. After showing you grace in saving your soul and saving you from the wrath of God that's going to come up on this place, He added something very special. Really was special. He could have gave you more than salvation. Listen to this. Along with saving you, giving you saving grace, listen to this now. Everybody catch this. He gives you serving grace. That's what He did. To every true believer, Jesus gives the capacity, the enabling, the supernatural ability to pass on grace to others. That's what He gave you. He gave you a supernatural ability to pass on grace to others. He works on you so that you become a conduit for His goodness in the lives of other people. He not only gave you saving grace, but He did what? He gave you serving grace. This is what He did. Listen now, church. He rewired you. You hear me? He rewired you, your inner world, so that you are channeled through whom He can work. He rewired you inside, passing grace on so that others are strengthened, encouraged, and given wisdom. He rewires us. What did we put? What you put there? What was it? What was it? What was it? What is it? Transformed. You're being transformed. You was rewired. You're no longer 110. You are now 220. Grab a 220 wire and see how you jump. Been there and done that. Don't feel good either. It took me about 15 minutes to get that. You see, He can work with you so that you can strengthen others, encourage others, and He gives you wisdom that you can give others wisdom. When you were saved, Jesus reworked your inner world so that you can make an effective and significant impact for Jesus' sake. That's what He did. last part of this verse. The grace was given according to the measure of gift. Jesus acts out, now listen, church, his own generosity, exactly tailoring the gift of grace to fit who you are. God has fixed it. Jesus, when he saved you by grace and gave you serving gift, he fixed it to where he wired each one of us differently, according to the gift that he gave you. He made it fit exactly for you. What he rewired me for is not the same as he rewired you for. And he didn't rewire you, Jenny, the same as he rewired Jim or John. He does not do that. He wires us differently. This serving grace that God gives us, listen to me now, church, will not strain you. It won't put a load up on you that you can't handle. It messes with your unique personality to bring about God's glory and great joy in your life. That's what he does. He ain't going to put a strain up on you that you can't do it. People say, I don't know how to witness. He ain't going to put something up on you can't do. And he's not going to put a strain on your life that you can do it. And if it interferes with your friends, guess what? Too bad. Huh? God made you the way you are. Each one of us different. There's nobody. Listen, I love every one of y'all in here. And the ones that are not even in here. But I'm going to tell you what. Ain't none of y'all in here wired like me. Can I get an amen? Amen. And that's so? And there's nobody in here, listen, nobody in here that's wired like him. Nobody. Now, you may have some of the same traits. You may be laid back like Jim and don't get excited about stuff, but you are different wired than he is. Something will tick you off that will never tick him off. That's the way God made us. Ain't none of you like me, right? And then the women probably say, well, I'm glad. You know. I'm not really a bad person.
They're going to throw eggs at you soon.
I just don't like to be lied to.
Amen.
I just don't like that. And when I found out that I'm lied to, I tell them what I think. I don't care whether they like it or not. That's the way God made me. I'm wired that way. Jim's not wired that way. Derek's not wired that way. And nobody else in this place may be close. That's maybe wired that way, maybe close. You know. And I think the only reason why that is even that close is because it's in the bloodline. And one over yonder. Okay, that's exactly like Renee. No. God put a personal touch on it, folks. He rewired us all personally. Well, that's an amazing God, ain't it? Amen. Think how God can make me, then turn around and make Jim, and then turn around and make Lynn? Isn't that amazing to you? It amazes me how God could do that. I told you here not too long ago that the doctor said there's millions of little things in the brain, of little veins that doesn't even know what they're for. God made it, they've got to be for something. He wired us all different, folks. It'll give you God glory, and it'll give you joy in your life, the way God has wired you. Every Christian, listen to me, folks, can change. Listen, this is a cool thing right here I found now. This is a cool thing. Listen to this. A caterpillar does not get a vote if they're going to be a caterpillar. Listen. They don't get a vote in whether they will become a butterfly or not. A butterfly does not go around trying on cocoons. To see if it likes the look of this cocoon. It doesn't?
Oh?
No.
It doesn't have a choice.
A butterfly, what, honey?
It doesn't
have a choice. It's going to be a butterfly.
It's going to be what it's going
A
to be.
cocoon is going to be a butterfly. The butterfly don't go around and say, okay, now, I don't want this cocoon. I want to take this over here. That ain't the way it works. Folks, now listen to me. God has built this transformation into the very essence of you and me. You do not, listen, see, this is why a lot of people don't understand predestination. They don't understand it. Why? You do not have a choice who you're going to be. Well, we do choose to receive salvation. Yes, we do. Okay? That's the problem in our society. We choose what we want to be instead of asking God to make us what He wants us to be. The butterfly doesn't have a choice. Neither do you. God has built this transformation into the very essence of mankind. Jesus equipped you. Christ has changed you from the inside out, just like He does a butterfly. A butterfly is in a cocoon until the cocoon comes apart, and then the butterfly transforms into that, right? Jesus equipped you to experience the abundant life of glorifying God in all you do. Now, if a man doesn't choose to glorify God, that's man's choice. But once you choose to be a part of the kingdom, you don't have no choice. You're going to be what God wants you to be.
Amen.
Some will not want it. They're not in the perimeter of you and I. They're not in the perimeter of the child of God. Why? Because they don't want nothing to do with God.